Rumors are swirling that King Harris' baby mama is planning to file a lawsuit against none other than T.I. and Tiny, claiming she has inheritance rights to a property allegedly owned by the power couple. Yes, you heard that right. The matriarch and patriarch of one of Atlanta's most influential hip-hop families are reportedly being dragged into a potential legal battle that has the internet buzzing. According to insiders, tensions have been quietly simmering behind the scenes for months, but the situation escalated when King Harris' baby mama allegedly realized she could assert a legal claim to the property through her child's connection to King Harris. This is not just a story about family. This is about power, legacy, wealth, and the lengths some individuals will allegedly go to protect their financial stake and future security. Social media is already ablaze, with fans, meme pages, and gossip blogs dissecting every possible detail of this unfolding saga. To truly understand the gravity of this story, we have to set the stage. T.I. and Tiny have spent decades building not just their music empire, but also a family legacy that is highly visible and closely followed by millions. Their home, businesses, and personal ventures are often in the spotlight, making anything connected to them prime material for public scrutiny. King Harris, their daughter, has grown up in this environment of fame, exposure, and high expectations. She has been carving out her own path in the world of social media and public appearances, often showcasing her personal life, fashion, and family interactions to an engaged audience. Meanwhile, her baby mama has been navigating a very different reality. Reports suggest that she has long sought recognition and security for her child, and this property dispute has allegedly become the latest arena where those efforts are coming to light. Insiders claim that the tension began when King Harris' baby mama realized that the property, long maintained under T.I. and Tiny's ownership, could potentially be leveraged in her favor. According to rumors, she has been quietly consulting legal professionals to explore her options, believing that, as the mother of King Harris' child, she could assert a claim to inheritance rights or at least partial ownership of the property. While T.I. and Tiny have always maintained control over their assets, the baby mama reportedly believes that her child's legal connection to King Harris opens a door that she intends to walk through. This revelation has reportedly caused private family discussions, quiet disagreements, and a level of stress that some insiders say is unprecedented in the Harris household. So what exactly is the claim being planned? Sources suggest that the baby mama is asserting inheritance rights. Essentially, the argument goes that because her child is directly related to King Harris, and because property often passes down through family lines, her child, and by extension, she herself as the mother, could have a legal stake in assets held by T.I. and Tiny. This isn't as simple as walking in and demanding a deed. Property inheritance law, especially in high-profile families with multiple children, trust arrangements, and legal protections in place, is complicated. A claim like this would likely require extensive documentation, legal precedent, and a strong argument to overcome existing protections put in place by T.I. and Tiny. Legal experts suggest that this type of case could hinge on several factors. First, the nature of property ownership is critical, whether it is held individually by T.I. and Tiny, jointly, or through a trust. Second, estate planning arrangements, including wills and family trusts, may have clauses that prevent claims by anyone outside direct heirs. Third, the minor child's legal rights would need to be clearly established. In some cases, courts have granted children inheritance rights that extend to their custodial parents, but in others, legal protections for the original owners prevent outside claims. The combination of celebrity influence, legal protections, and family dynamics makes this a highly complex and potentially prolonged case. The potential lawsuit has reportedly caused serious tension within the family. Sources close to the Harris household claim that T.I. and Tiny are frustrated, viewing this claim as an unnecessary escalation that threatens to disrupt both their family harmony and public image. King Harris herself is reportedly caught in the middle. On one hand, she wants to support her child and her mother. On the other hand, she wants to maintain loyalty and peace with her parents. This dynamic, insiders say, has created a tense environment, with private discussions, family meetings, and attempts at mediation reportedly failing to fully resolve the issue. One source described the atmosphere as a powder keg waiting to explode. Every interaction between the baby mama, King Harris, and T.I. and Tiny is reportedly being watched carefully, with each side aware of how public scrutiny could amplify the stakes. The baby mama allegedly feels entitled to explore her legal options, while Tiny reportedly feels protective of her assets and her family's reputation. T.I., meanwhile, is reportedly seeking a balance, attempting to avoid public controversy but also ensure the family's legacy and property remain secure. It's a classic clash of loyalty, legal rights, and personal ambition, all unfolding under the unrelenting gaze of social media and fans. As you might expect, once rumors of the potential lawsuit hit social media, the reaction was immediate and explosive. Fans quickly took sides, with some supporting the baby mama and arguing that she has a right to protect her child's future. Tweets and Instagram posts ranged from sympathetic to critical, with supporters saying, "If she's protecting her kid, good for her. Families are complicated, but you protect your own." Others criticized her actions as opportunistic, claiming she was trying to leverage her child to gain access to T.I. and Tiny's property unfairly. One viral tweet read, "Going after T.I. and Tiny for property? That's bold but disrespectful. Family first, lawsuits second." Reaction videos, memes, and TikTok clips have flooded the platforms, often exaggerating the drama for comedic or sensational effect. Some creators compared the scenario to a reality TV showdown, with captions like "Baby Mama vs. T.I. and Tiny, who wins?" and "Inheritance Battle hits Atlanta." Fans have even speculated about potential outcomes, debating whether the case could succeed in court or whether T.I. and Tiny's legal protections are strong enough to prevent any claim. Social media engagement has amplified the story, ensuring that even casual followers of celebrity news are now aware of the dispute. While no official lawsuit has been filed yet, legal experts speculate that if King Harris' baby mama proceeds, the case would be complicated and potentially lengthy. Factors such as the property's current ownership status, estate planning arrangements, and the child's legal rights would all come into play. Attorneys familiar with inheritance disputes involving celebrity families note that courts often side with established owners when clear documentation exists, but there are exceptions when a minor child's rights are involved. Experts also point out that litigation could be both expensive and public, with media attention magnifying every detail. Negotiations behind the scenes are often preferred in such high-profile disputes, as private settlements can protect reputations and prevent prolonged public scrutiny. This is why insiders speculate that talks may already be ongoing, even if nothing has been officially filed in court. The potential legal battle, whether formalized or settled quietly, underscores the high stakes involved when celebrity, inheritance, and family loyalty intersect. At its core, this situation highlights the challenges of celebrity life, where private disputes are never truly private. T.I. and Tiny have built decades of legacy, wealth, and influence, and any legal challenge threatens not just property but public perception. King Harris' baby mama, on the other hand, is reportedly seeking to secure her child's future, navigating both personal ambition and the legal landscape in the process. This story also sheds light on the delicate balance between family loyalty and individual rights. T.I. and Tiny must protect their assets and legacy, while King Harris and her baby mama must navigate both familial relationships and potential legal entitlements. Social media has transformed this from a private dispute into a public spectacle, where fan theories, memes, and commentary contribute to the tension. Every public post, caption, and reaction is being analyzed and discussed, adding layers of complexity to an already charged situation. So, where does this leave us? King Harris' baby mama is allegedly planning to file a case against T.I. and Tiny over property, claiming inheritance rights for her child. The situation is complicated, legally nuanced, and emotionally charged. T.I. and Tiny are reportedly focused on protecting their legacy. King Harris is balancing loyalty to her family and her child, and the baby mama is reportedly determined to assert her legal claim. Fans and social media users are divided, memes are circulating, and everyone is watching closely to see how this unfolds. One thing is certain, in the world of celebrity families, legal disputes over inheritance and property are never simple. When fame, family, and finances intersect, drama is inevitable, and this story is far from over. As the situation develops, fans can expect more updates, social media reactions,